Moving developments in Ukraine after those deadly protests, the government firing back. The president tonight is in hiding, and just look at the images coming in now. Families wandering the grounds of his luxury home outside the capital today, taking turns playing on his private golf course, helping themselves to his golf clubs. And now the former prime minister is now freed from prison where the president had put her, reaching out to her supporters right there. But with no one in charge tonight, America watching very closely, a country that had been moving closer to Russia and away from the West, now in a dangerous limbo. ABC's Alex Marquardt in Kiev tonight. Alex.
Good evening, David. What we saw here today was a revolution. For the second time in a decade, Ukraine has ousted its president, sending shockwaves from Washington to Moscow and dealing a massive blow to Vladimir Putin's Russia.
Jubilation on the streets of the Ukrainian capital as protesters took control of Kiev and President Viktor Yanukovych was impeached. It comes after months of protest against him, almost 100 killed. Kiev's Independence Square has been the bloody battleground for the protesters who want an end to corruption and rights abuses to become closer to and more like Europe and the U.S. Yanukovych, who has kept Ukraine closely tied to Russia, has fled the capital. Today, he refused to resign, comparing the impeachment to the Nazis coming to power. This afternoon, crowds of curious Ukrainians streamed into Yanukovych's sprawling compound.
I can't believe that such place can exist in Ukraine.
On its golf course, Anton Ivanov found this club with Yanukovych's initials engraved.
You just imagine all the ranges of the corruption that happened in Ukraine, and it's crazy thing.
Nearby, a zoo with ostriches and peacocks. Elsewhere, a garage with dozens of antique luxury cars. The anger over the opulence here quieted by the hope that this chapter is now over.
The next chapter will likely feature Yulia Tymoshenko, a longtime foe of the president's who was just released from prison today. She spoke to protesters tonight here on Independence Square, calling them heroes, but telling them not to go home, that their job here is not yet finished. David?
Alex, our thanks to you again tonight.